Hi friends, welcome to ZPHS Rompivalasa. Today our topic is how to join the sentences using noun modifier. It's very easy. First, identify the noun phrase in first sentence. Then, identify the related noun modifiers in second sentence. Now, join this noun phrase with this noun modifier. We get a new bigger noun phrase. Now, replace this previous noun phrase with newly formed noun phrase, we get the answer. Now, exercise. Example 1. I bought a cell phone. It is a Samsung phone and it is in red color. Here, the noun phrase is a cell phone. The related noun modifiers are Samsung and red. Now, join this noun phrase with these noun modifiers. We get a new bigger noun phrase. A red Samsung cell phone. Here, the newly formed noun phrase is a red Samsung cell phone. Red and Samsung are pre-modifiers. Here, red comes first because it is color. Samsung comes next because it is classifier. Now, replace this previous noun phrase with newly formed noun phrase. We get the answer. Now, the answer is I bought a red Samsung cell phone. Next example. Our house is in Rompivalasa. Though our house is old, it is big and beautiful. Here, the noun phrase is our house. And related noun modifiers are old, big, beautiful. Now, join this noun phrase with these modifiers. We get a new bigger noun phrase, our beautiful, big, old house. Here, the newly formed noun phrase is our big, beautiful old house. The pre-modifiers in this phrase is beautiful, big, old. Here, beautiful comes first because it is opinion. Big comes next because it is size. Old comes next because it is age. Now, replace this previous noun phrase with this newly formed noun phrase. We get the answer. Now, the answer is our beautiful, big, old house is in Rompivalasa. Now, example 3. Look at the chair. It is made of wood. Here, the noun phrase is the chair. The modifier is made of wood. Now, join this noun phrase with this modifier. We get a new bigger noun phrase, the chair, which is made of wood. The newly formed noun phrase is the chair which is made of wood. Here the post modifier is which is made of wood. It is relative clause. We can do another alternative phrase with this sentence. The another newly formed noun phrase is the wooden chair. Here wooden is pre-modifier. is made of wood can be changed into wooden. Now replace the previous noun phrase with these newly formed noun phrases. We get the answers. Look at the chair which is made of wood, or look at the wooden chair. Next example. Example 4. The story is about Gandhiji. It is interesting and short. Gandhiji is our father of nation. Here the noun phrases are the story and Gandhiji. The story related noun modifiers are interesting and short. Gandhi related noun modifier is our father of nation. Now join these noun phrases with these noun modifiers. We get the bigger noun phrases. The interesting, short, story. The newly formed noun phrase is the interesting short story. The pre-modifiers are interesting short. Interesting comes first because it is opinion, and short comes next because it is size. Now we can do another phrase with Gandhiji. Gandhiji, our father of nation. The another newly formed noun phrase is Gandhiji, our father of nation. Our father of nation is post modifier noun in apposition. Now replace previous noun phrases with newly formed noun phrases. We get the answer. Now the answer is the interesting short story is about Gandhiji, our father of nation. Now next example. The student studies well. He is at the gate. Here the noun phrase is the student. The noun modifier is at the gate. Now join this noun phrase with this noun modifier. We get a new bigger noun phrase. The student who is at the gate. Here the newly formed noun phrase is the student who is at the gate. Here who is at the gate is post modifier relative clause. We can do another noun phrase with the sentence the student at the gate. The newly formed noun phrase is the student at the gate. At the gate is post modifier prepositional phrase. Now replace the previous noun phrase with these newly formed noun phrases. We get the answers. The student who is at the gate studies well, or the student at the gate studies well. Next example. Look at the chair. It has beautiful design. Here the noun phrase is the chair. The noun modifier is has beautiful design. Now join this noun phrase with this modifier. We get a new bigger noun phrase. The chair which has beautiful design. Here the newly formed noun phrase is the chair which has beautiful design. Which has beautiful design is post modifier relative clause. We can do another alternative noun phrase with this sentence. The chair with beautiful design. The newly formed noun phrase is the chair with beautiful design. With beautiful design is post modifier prepositional phrase. In prepositional phrase has converted into with. Now replace the previous noun phrase with newly formed noun phrases. We get the answers. Now the answer is look at the chair which has beautiful design, or look at the chair with beautiful design. Next example. My father is a teacher. He is kind. Here the noun phrase is a teacher. The modifier is kind. Now join this noun phrase with this modifier. We get a new bigger noun phrase. A kind teacher. Here the newly formed noun phrase is a kind teacher. Here kind is pre-modifier. We can do another alternative noun phrase with this sentence. My father a teacher. Here the newly formed noun phrase is my father a teacher. A teacher is post modifier noun in apposition. We can do another alternative noun phrase with this noun phrase. My father who is kind. Here the newly formed noun phrase is my father who is kind. Who is kind is post modifier relative clause. Now replace previous noun phrase with these newly formed noun phrases. We get the answers. The answer is my father is a kind teacher, or my father a teacher is kind, or my father who is kind is a teacher. Now next example. Go and talk to the man. He is standing there. Here the noun phrase is the man. The noun modifier is standing there. Now join this noun phrase with this modifier. We get a new bigger noun phrase. The man who is standing there. Here the newly formed noun phrase is the man who is standing there. Who is standing there is post modifier relative clause. We can do another noun phrase with this noun phrase. The man standing there. The newly formed noun phrase is the man standing there. Standing there is post modifier present participle phrase. Now replace the previous noun phrase with this newly formed noun phrases. We get the answers. Now the answers are: go and talk to the man who is standing there, or go and talk to the man standing there. You can eat the sweets, they are made at home. Here the noun phrase is the sweets. The noun modifier is are made at home. Now join this noun phrase with this modifier. We get a new bigger noun phrase. The sweets which are made at home. Here the newly formed noun phrase is the sweets which are made at home. Which are made at home is post modifier relative clause. We can do another alternative noun phrase with this. The sweets made at home. Here the newly formed noun phrase is the sweets made at home. Made at home is post modifier past participle phrase. We can do another alternative noun phrase with this. The homemade sweets. Here the newly formed noun phrase is the homemade sweets. Are made at home is changed into homemade. Homemade is pre-modifier adjective phrase. Now replace the previous noun phrase with this newly formed noun phrases. We get the answers. Now the answers are: you can eat the sweets which are made at home, or you can eat the sweets made at home, or you can eat the homemade sweets. Thank you everyone.